everybody, welcome back to another grocery haul and meal plan. We have went to Kroger and we spent $122.37. We had some coupons and then there were some sales and we ended up saving $47.24 on our grocery bill. So we did pretty good. There is a couple things already out in the garage, but I'll show a clip of those out there. Luke got some work drinks. We got a case of Sprite, and then he got some L8, of course. Y'all know if you followed me for a while, he always has to have his L8. But here is what we got. We'll start back here. We got a gallon of milk, and then we looked up and found one of these. There's literally like 3 left. So we picked up the vanilla almond milk. This is a staple. These were on sale for 99 cents, so we picked these up for Winston. We got 1 green pepper. Then we got 4 like big baking potatoes. We got our favorite bread. We absolutely love this. I love all 3. They've got white, they have potato, and then they have like a honey wheat, and all 3 of this artisan style from Kroger is so good. We picked up some Hoagie Buns. Y'all, they have been out of these pizza crusts since the pandemic. I seen them, so I picked them up. Got 4. We normally use 4 for a meal. So I picked them up. It's not on our meal plan this week, but I mean, we haven't had them in months. So I seen them and grabbed them. So we have those. We have got a box of Wheat Thins, and then they were out of the Kroger brand of the Ritz. So I just picked up the club crackers, which will be just as good. Picked up some of my favorite, the Curlicue Pasta. This is my all-time favorite pasta. It's just so cute. Luke wanted some bow ties, so I guess we'll incorporate these into the meal plan this week. That's so random for him to want bow tie pasta, but he wanted it, so we got it. We got some of these extra crispy fast food fries. We've hauled these a couple weeks ago, and they are amazing. They literally taste just like McDonald's French fries. We got recommended by Taylor to get these, so freaking good. And then we picked up our favorite Pillsbury Grand Biscuits. These are the buttermilk ones. I've noticed in a few, like, what's for dinners that people talk about how they don't like canned biscuits, and I feel you, I'm there. So if you have never tried these Pillsbury Grands, these are in the frozen section. They come with 12 biscuits. These are literally like homemade. So freaking good. You cannot tell that they're frozen. They're really good, like a home style biscuit. So if you don't like the canned, but you don't want to make homemade, give these a try. They are, of course, they're a little pricier, but I think for 12 biscuits, it's pretty reasonable for Pillsbury, and they are amazing. We got some meats. We got 2 of these 3-pound logs of the ground beef. These weren't, they're $9.99, so of course that's been a lot better because they've been like $16 to $18 for one. So $9.99 is pretty good. We got 2 of these. If you don't know, we cut these in half, so we get 1.5 pounds per meal. So we got 4 meals here. We picked up a roast. I've got it turned backwards. This roast was on sale for $10.45. Good size roast. And then this is going to go into the freezer. We just had to get it. It was 7 pounds and 42 ounces, and we got it for $7.35. Absolutely amazing. So we're going to have this put in the deep freeze and have it whenever we need it. Chicken was pretty decent, so I picked up 2 of the Purdue chicken breast packs. This one was $3.24 for almost, a little over 1.5 pounds. And then this one was a little over 1 pound, and it was $2.37. So got those to throw in the freezer. We picked Winston up a Lunchable. He wasn't with us, but he always picks this out when we go to the grocery. So we went ahead and still got him one. These I have been so freaking excited about. I seen these, actually I seen a coupon on my Kroger app that had these. And then I was like, okay, I have to try this. I've never seen them before. So they're new. Right now they only have 2 flavors. They have the bold 3 cheese, and then they have cheesy pizza. So I just got, I'm not big on like pizza, macaroni. So I just got the bold cheese. But y'all, I'm so freaking excited to try this. So that will be a lunch for me at work one day. Luke picked up some sesame oil. We needed some onion powder and some chili powder. They were out of the Kroger onion powder, so that's why we got this one. Oh, I got some more ranch. I got my favorite. I asked last week's grocery haul if y'all liked the Ritz cheese or peanut butter. Cheese was definitely more common in the comments than the peanut butter. I love the cheese, love the cheese, but I'll eat both. But cheese was the winner in the comments. A lot more people said they liked the cheese ones. And then Luke picked up some Chips Ahoy. We got a 4-pack of the taco seasoning. Got a thing of cream cheese. 2 things of the Kroger brand crescent rolls. Got some turkey lunch meat for this week to have a sandwich or 2. Luke has been really digging this. He got one last week's haul when we went to Meijer. He got one of these and he said he really liked it, so he picked up another one. We got several cans of carrots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 cans of sliced carrots. And I will explain why after this clip. I'll sit down and talk about something that I'm going to start doing. And if you all want to join in, then there will be an option for y'all to join in. But I got 6 cans of carrots. We got some banana pepper rings. Got a random can of pinto beans. I guess Luke picked this up. He never goes shopping with me, so he picked up some stuff. Got some corn, 2 cans of the sweet golden corn, and then he picked up some whole chipotles. So that makes me nervous because they're very hot. I'm trying to think. I think that is everything. Like I said, we spent $122.37, and then I will run out in the garage and I'll show you what's out there. Showing them what you didn't have inside. So we got a 24-pack of Sprite, 12-pack of the green tea, and then he got 2 cases of the L8. So that's all that's out here. We just always keep our drinks out here because we have this fridge. I can't open it with one here. But that's it. And we have our new air fan going. We love this thing. Okay, y'all. So this is take 2. I literally have been talking to my phone for like 20 minutes to y'all. And it wasn't even on. So I'm sorry about the footage not being that clear. But I have it turned around where I can actually see my face now. So that way I know if it's filming or not. So let's try this again. Okay. So I want to talk to y'all about food storage. So here recently, Luke and I have been talking about, well, mainly me, but you know how that goes. Talking about wanting to stock up on food. Having like a food storage pantry. So here at this house we have a upstairs, which I know I don't talk about that often, but we do have an upstairs. It has a bedroom and then there's like a loft area, and so there is enough room up there for me to build or buy shelving to keep all of my food stock up items upstairs. There is a AC up there. It doesn't get like freezing cold like down here, but it's still enough AC where nothing's gonna go bad or anything. So when you talk about food storage, it can be pretty intimidating because you think of instantly a lot of money. It's going to take a lot of money to build a big fancy, stocked pantry, because if you have watched like pantry stock up videos here on YouTube, you see they have like a whole room full of food and you're like, how in the do they have the money for that? And so you can do that. I'm going to do that and you can do that because I want you all to join in on a $5 pantry stock up challenge. So I have created a Google Doc for you guys to be able to click. You can either print or you can screenshot to have it on your phone. But I have one that I filled out with each week. It's for this challenge is going to be for a year. So I have the one Google Doc. There's like week 1, week 2, week 3, all the way to 52. And I have it filled out for you guys, like canned veggies, dry pasta, rice, etc., etc. I have that already prepared for you guys. And then I also have one that is blank. So I wanted to do 2. That way you could have one to go by. Now, if all of those items that are on the one that I have already filled out look great, y'all use them on the regular, then go ahead, print it off, and just go right by that one. Now, if there's items that are not on there that you all do use, or items that's on there that y'all don't use, like for us, that's canned chicken. When I was filling that out, I mainly based it off of stuff that we, use weekly or bi-weekly. But I did put canned chicken on there, and we don't like canned chicken. So like if it's like, life or death, you're gonna eat or you're gonna die, then we'll eat canned chicken, but it's literally has to be that kind of situation. And excuse the background, I'm sitting in Winston's room, as you can tell. He's in there watching a movie, so I'm trying to get good lighting and all that. But, so I took some notes here of just stuff that I kind of want to go over based on my thoughts of food storage. So like I said, this is a $5 pantry challenge. And that's it, $5. So each week you go to the grocery, or if you go bi-weekly, I know a lot of people that go bi-weekly, you're going to spend $5 per week on an item to stock up on. So like in this grocery haul that y'all had just seen before this clip, I bought 6 cans of carrots. And so that 6 cans of carrots is going to go upstairs on my shelves whenever I get them made to have up there already. And then like next week, I think on that list, it's like dry pasta or something. And so next week I'll go do the dry pasta. So that item, you spend $5 worth. That's it. And so this challenge is for a year. So every week for a whole year, you're going to spend that, at least the minimum of $5. Now, if you have the extra money each week to spend more, go spend more. Buy items that may not have been on that list at all, but stuff that you all use all the time. Or like for us, I feel like condiments. Like that's one of the things that you won't see on the list that I made is condiments, like ketchup, mustard, honey mustard, etc. So like if you have the extra money that week or every week, go buy $5 worth of ketchup. Go buy $5 worth of mustard to help. But the challenge is based off of $5 a week. So if you have that extra money, great, use it. If you don't have it every week, but say you have like $5 extra next week, just go do it next week, and then the next week go back to $5. So it's flexible based off your income and your budget. But I feel like just doing $5 a week is amazing. You would not believe the amount of food that you would have after a year based off of this. because when I was typing everything out, I was like, man, this is a lot of food. And so in a year from now, when you look back, I'll do like a year update video, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, that's so much food. I had no clue that I could stock up food for my family for $5 a week. It's crazy. Now, food storage is definitely something good to have. You never know when you could get unemployed. You never know, you could have an accident and have to be off work for a while. Like when the pandemic started, y'all know I work at a daycare, so childcare did get shut down. So I was off a few months. I did get unemployment, but unemployment's not the full amount. And having that extra food is always something great. Now, when I did stay home, we only had the one income, Luke's income, and we had tight weeks. The end of the month is when, your rent or house payments due. You always have like all kinds of bills that are due on 1 week, which I hate that, but that's just how life works. And so it's good to have that extra food storage already built up, so where you can, before you go to the grocery, you can shop your pantry. Go upstairs, because that's where mine's going to be. But go and look in your food pantry, shop based off what you have, and then go buy the extras. Say like you might only have to buy like fresh produce and dairy and like maybe protein. So this stock up is only based off of dry goods. Of course, if you have the extra freezer space, by all means expand this challenge and go fill your freezer up. I'm sorry. We do have a deep freeze, but it is pretty full, so that's not something that I'm worried about right now. My main thoughts on this are dry goods. So for some of my notes, food storage can be based off of a short term, which is 1 to 2 years, that's like the turnaround time of the food, like the dates. And then you can have like a medium term, which is from 2 to 5 years. And then you can have a long term, which is 5 to 30 years. When I was doing my research on this, there was you can get like the number 10 cans of items to keep in your food storage. And the expiration date was like 30 years. So for me, I am just doing this for short term, which is 1 to 2 years. But by all means, if you want to go, if you want to think about this as long term, go for it. Or if you want to say this year, do short term, and then next year bump it up to medium term. Or, make this like a 3-year process where you start out small and then work your way up based off your family and your income and, all that. So I am just doing this based off of the 1 to 2 year expiration date, because I feel like that is no food's going to go to waste. So for other things, like I said, with the date, you want to make sure that you do first in, first out, which is like the same thing with restaurants. Your older dates need to go up front, and then your newer items need to go in the back, so you don't have any expiration dates. Now for me, there's certain items that doesn't bother me if it's out of date. Like if it's a dry good where I have to add liquid or moisture to, then I think it's fine, like the dry pasta or even hamburger helper or the dry mac and cheese. Those are items I feel like that don't actually go out of date because it's dry. Like there's a salvage store in our hometown. I've talked about it several times. I have not been able to go, and I really need to. That would be the best place to do the $5 challenge, because you could get a crap ton of product for your money. A crap ton. Like they have boxes of pasta there for like 25 cents a box. I could totally go there and buy so many boxes of pasta just for a week worth for my $5 budget. So make sure you have your stuff organized by date, and then keep it all in one place. That way you know what you have, where it is, and you don't have to worry about looking here and there and everywhere. Now, some people don't have the space to do, a larger food storage. So you might have to break it up. So say, like if you have room underneath your bed, go and buy those roller carts and put your stuff in there and roll it underneath there. But I would say if you have to break it up into different, like say different rooms, if you're wanting to do like, you know, your bedroom underneath the bed, your kid's bedroom underneath their bed with food storage, keep it all in one spot. Like don't have 2 cans of carrots in your master and then 3 cans of carrots in your kid's bed, because you're not going to know what you have. And then my other suggestion is if you have to have it in like totes where you can't like see it out on a shelf, is get you a label, write everything down, how many you have, what's in there, so you can keep an eye on it. So you can look at that tote and be like, okay, I need a can of carrot for this week. So there's the carrots, and I'll open it, pull it out, and then you can like mark it out and put 3, or you know, like however many you have. So you have it organized, you know what you have, and you can keep it all together. Now, like I said, a lot of people don't have room. You know, you have a smaller house or everything, but I feel like personally, you can find room for food storage somewhere. Now, if you're the type of person that doesn't care if you have a whole shelf of, you know, stuff sitting like in your living room, for me, that's not the case. That's why I built a pantry and all that, because I just don't like stuff sitting out. That's personal, totally personal. But go buy you a shelf. If you have somewhere for, you know, a decent, smaller or decent sized shelf, go buy you, you know, a bookshelf or whatever, and keep your stuff on that. Or if you have a closet that is like desperately needs to be cleaned out, there's just stuff everywhere, take it all out, organize it. You might have half of a closet after you do that, and then you can go buy shelving and have a pantry, you know, have your stock up in half of that closet. You never know. But look around your house, find somewhere to put it. I know you'll be able to find somewhere. And shop the sales. Shopping sales is amazing in general, but when you're doing this challenge, if you only have $5, so say, you know, even though, okay, say that list that I made, you know, like say next week, I think it's dry pasta. So say, you know, it shows dry pasta, but when you look on the Kroger ad, it shows peanut butter on sale for 99 cents a jar. You better go get them 5 jars of peanut butter. And I know peanut butter's on the list, but you can like, you know, switch and choose based off of your sales, because you want to get the most for your money. And then don't go out and panic buy. That's the whole point of this, is not breaking your budget. Don't go out and spend $100 just to have an automatic food storage, you know, like this is based off of $5 every week, and it's going to take a year, but after a year, you're going to be dang proud of you because you have all this food for your family. So go through, like I said, one of those Google Docs is already typed out and one of them is blank. So if there's items, go through, like go look in your pantry right now, and if there's stuff that you all buy every single week or bi-weekly, put that on that list. Don't buy stuff that you're not going to use for your family, because it's just going to sit there. That's like the same feel of extreme couponing, I feel like, is because, you know, a lot of them buy some of that stuff that's free that they're not even going to use unless they donate it, which that's amazing. Please donate. But like when you're spending $5 for yourself, you want to buy items that your family's going to use. You want to buy items that your family loves, that they're going to eat on the regular, so that stuff does not go to waste. And then make that list. Make a list for yourself of stuff that you all use so you can keep track of it and know, because you can switch it out. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry. He wanted a snack. And so some other items that you're not going to see on the list that I made are like cornmeal, flour, yeast, like baking powder, baking soda, because here I feel for us, I keep that stuff in the freezer. So if I have extra of that stuff, I put it in the freezer, double bag it, keep it in the freezer. That's going to help the shelf life extend a long time. Now, if you are not worried about it and you keep that stuff, you know, on your pantry, by all means, go for it. Change that stuff out. Buy you $5 worth of flour or cornmeal or whatever and put that in your stock up. But that's why you don't see it on the list that I made, because for me, that's freezer stock up. That's not dry, like pantry shelf stock up. Okay, take 3. Let's see if we can finish this. So I was talking about the stuff that's not on the list. Hold on. Let's see, what else? You can always get like ready to heat meals, which is like, you know, your canned soups. They even do like the dry soups where you just heat up the water. That's, for me, I feel like that's more like emergency stock up. Of course, if that's something that, you know, your family uses a lot anyways, then just add that into your regular stock up. But right now I'm not worrying about emergency stock up. I'm just worrying about the basic pantry stock up. So by all means, add that in. And then of course it will depend on too if your family has kids or if it's, you know, just husband and wife. Because, you know, of course there's extra items that you normally keep in your pantry if you have children. So like Jello or puddings or, you know, a lot of cereal, Pop-Tarts, oatmeal, you know, like ready to go breakfast, lunch, like ramen or, you know, stuff like that as well. So it's all going to be based off your family, what you all use, what you need. But I just kind of have that Google Doc I kind of made just as an example for y'all to go by. And then there's a blank one, of course, so you can like take some of my ideas and put them on there, and then also add in your items that your family is going to use. So both of those Google Docs are going to be in the description box, so you all can click on that link. It will bring it up. You can print both of them, print one of them, and then if you pull it up on your phone, you can just screenshot it if you don't have a printer or anything like that. But if you do have a local, what am I trying to say? Like a local library, you can always like have it printed off for like 10 cents a page, so which is not bad. But my plan is to have it printed, and then because I can print it at work, or Luke can print it at work, and print it, put it up on the fridge so I don't forget, and then I will highlight each week as it goes by, or like I said, if I change an item, I'll just highlight what I used. So that is my idea. I hope you all decide to join in. If you have any questions whatsoever, please leave them in the description box. Email me, Instagram me, you know, whatever. I just would really like to get a good amount of people involved in this. I feel like it's good overall just to have for your family. You're providing for your family, you know, within a budget. You're not breaking the bank. Even if you're a stay-at-home mom, you can still do this. And then at the end of the year, or, you know, even a few months, you're gonna have stuff stocked up. So, you know, going in, looking at your food storage, it's gonna be amazing because you did this. You did this for your family, to feed your family. And so that is the amazing thing. So if you decide to do this, definitely let me know in the description box. Definitely let me know in the comments down below. And then I would love to know your top 5 pantry stock up items. I want to know what your top 5 are. Y'all already know that the Velveeta sauce packets are one of mine. That's definitely number 1. But I would love to know your top 5 items, because I know everybody's different. Because I was talking to Kat and Shauna about this, and they had, you know, different items. I had different items, and so it was, you know, just cool to see the different items that people use on the regular. So let me know those, and don't forget just to let me know if y'all decide to do this. Like I said, I mean, to me, this is like, you know, this is helping, this is giving back. I may not be, you know, seeing you all in person or, you know, buying somebody something or anything, but just coming up with this challenge, it just makes me feel good, because I know that I'm helping somebody. I'm helping that mom out there that has tight, has really tight weeks and needs that extra food in her house to be able to feed her family. And so it just makes me feel good. But after the third time is charm, we are good to go. I think I finally got through this. But I hope y'all enjoyed this grocery haul meal plan. Like I said, if you have any questions, please leave them down below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.